Good morning, everyone. I'm just waiting to see if you all find me here. It's Jennifer at Clipper Street, and I'm here to do Crafty Hour 69 with all of you. So happy Thursday, and I'm just gonna wait to see if I can see some comments. And what I've put in the screen here are the two cards that we will be making today, using the beautiful 49 and Market Kaleidoscope collection. This kit was so jammed packed that I had a hard time deciding what I wanted to use because I wanted to use it all. And you can be sure that I will be posting some extra samples and stuff in the group as I continue to work with it, because it's definitely one of my favorites. Okay, I'm just trying to see, I'm not seeing comments right now on the video. Okay. All right, I can see that people are hopping on if I look through the phone. Unfortunately, I am not getting comments on the iPad today. So good morning, everyone who's hopping on. I can see the eyeballs. But unfortunately, I'm not getting comments. So let's see if I hop in and hop back out. Oh, here we go. Yay. All right. I got them again. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Tracy, Rosie, Loretta, Jenny, Joyce, Sharon, Brenda. Wonderful. Okay, excellent. I'm glad everyone is here with me today. So as I mentioned, we are working with the 49 and Market Kaleidoscope collection. Those of you that are familiar with me and my style know that I absolutely love 49 and Market. It is one of my favorites. And I have prepared two cards to do with you today, and I do have a little bonus card that I will end up taking a photo and I'll pop it in Crafty Hours Creations, but it's just a real quick and simple. Honestly, it was about a 5-minute card, so that's how easy it is to create with this beautiful collection and the rub-ons and laser cuts and everything else. So everyone ready in here, ready to get started? Looks like I've got a delay on the comments again. Sorry, everyone. I'm just going to try to see if they will update for me. Oh, okay. Well, if I miss your comments, if you have any questions, I will try to refresh as often as I can. But if I miss them, I apologize. As like I said, they're not updating in real time right now. I did ask you to do a little bit of homework, so hopefully everyone found that. Deanna had posted it to the group and to the event, and of course on our Facebook page. So the first card that I'm going to start with is this one right here. And I will show you because you know I like to have a little bit of an interactive feature, a bit of a different fold for at least one of the cards. And this one opens up like this. And you have a little area for a gift card as well. So hopefully, let's see, I might have to turn it this way a little bit to get the whole thing in frame. But if everyone can kind of see there. And it's actually a very, very simple fold. I won't get too complicated on you or on me today. So I will put that there. And I had asked for a couple of things for homework. One of them being yellow cardstock, and it was to be cut at 4 1/4 by 11. So just your standard card that would be like your top folding card, but we're actually going to cut this piece. So what I'm going to get you to do first is we're going to take this and we are going to cut it at 5 1/2. Sorry, I'm just going to refresh again because I can see some comments coming up. Okay. All right, everyone, sorry. Like I said, if I miss your comments, I will try to refresh and go back and see if I'm missing anything once we get into it. But this is very, very just basic. We are going to take this and we are going to cut it right at 5 1/2. So we're just basically cutting your card base in half. So we're going to take that and I'm just going to cut that. and you're going to be left with 2 matching pieces. Now, the really neat thing about this card and this fold is that it is your standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card and will fit down, but also, although camera angle, I'm not sure if it does have the unique fold, but it will stand up like a regular card for display as well, which is kind of nice. So there we go. I'll turn this to the side. So we now have these 2 pieces. And then the other thing that I asked for you was to have a piece of white cardstock that was cut at 3 3/4 by 11. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that, and what we're going to be doing with that one is we're going to be scoring it at 5 and at 10. So just make sure, because well, yeah, I can admit this. I didn't the other day when I was playing around. Make sure you're using your scoring blade and not your cutting blade. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line this up. And like I said, what we're doing here is we are scoring at 5 and then we're gonna score at 10. I'll put that over on the side here. So let's line that up to 5. And let's give that a little score. And then I'm gonna just swing my arm out here. I'm going to take this and I'm gonna line it up at, make sure you can see that there. I'm just lining it up at 10 and then I'm scoring at 10 as well. There we go, give it a real good score. Just gonna move that out of the way. So like I said, it is a pretty easy card as far as the mechanics go and the scoring and folding. What we're going to do now is we are going to take that piece and we are going to fold this just like you would as if we were folding a normal size card just along the top there. So that one's going to fold over like this, and then we're just going to fold along there, and then we're going to flip it over, and this score is going to fold up. We're just going to fold it up like that. So you've got your piece like scored, because what you'll see is eventually that's going to come in like this here. So everyone's following along okay? So we've got this piece scored just like the regular card, and then this flap is coming up. So I'm gonna set these ones aside here. Just gonna refresh again just to make sure no one's got any questions. Okay, perfect. Looks like everyone's doing okay. Hi, Courtney. Yes, it's Crafty Hour Day. I can't wait to see what you come up with this evening. Okay, so then the next thing is I had also asked you to pull a couple of different papers. So there was 2 of the pattern papers, and that was this beautiful one, and then this nice kind of watercolor and splatter and all the goodness. So these were the 2 papers that we are needing for this card. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to take this one here, and I'm gonna create my card front with it, as you can see right there. So what I did first was I cut this at 4. I'll write that down here for you. We're just going to cut this one so that it is at 4 by 5 1/4, just like that. So I'm going to cut this first along here at 4. And what's great too is now you're left with another piece that you can create a card with too, which this is a beautiful one as well. That could work. And then because I wanted to make sure I kept this beautiful focal image right here, I just turned it this way and I cut it at 5 1/4. just gonna cut that. So as you can see, that now has your beautiful front. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little bit more cutting. And this one is that watercolor kind of wash. Now, it really, yeah, it just froze when I took this out.